We used to talk until the morning light. Now we sleep back to back at night. Words once flowed like a gentle stream. Now they're locked inside a broken dream. You look at me, but you don't see the part of you still stuck in me. We built a world, then watched it fade. In quiet nights we never braved. What we lost in silence echoes louder than a scream. In the space between the heartbeats, we let go of every dream. No goodbye, no final fight, just the slow fade of the light. We broke apart in quiet defiance. So what we lost in silence. I tried to speak, but choked on fear. You turned away, refused to hear. The love we had just stood in place, like strangers trapped in the same space. Now the silence fills the air, and I still wonder if you care. What we lost in silence echoes louder than a scream. In the space between the heartbeats, we let go of every dream. No goodbye, no final fight, just the slow fade of the light. We broke apart in quiet defiance. So what we lost. We thought the silence kept us safe, but it carved distance we couldn't brave. No storms, no flames, just cold and still, until love forgot how to feel. What we lost in silence still haunts these empty rooms. No war, just quiet ruin. No flowers left to bloom. I still reach for what we had, but silence answers back so sad. We drown beneath the loved one's giant, and everything we lost in silence. And now all I hear is quiet, where your heartbeat used to be. You were the light in my darkest days, a quiet voice that led my way. But love can twist and time can turn, and hearts forget how to return. We made a vow in the pouring rain. Now all I feel is silent pain. You said forever with soft eyes, but forever turned to goodbye. You were the love that let me go, without a fight, without a soul. You slipped away like faded light, and left me cold in the dead of night. No final words, just empty show. You were the let me go. I trace your name in misted glass, like echoes of a love that passed. You were the one I held so tight. Now I just hold myself at night. Was I too much or not enough? Was it love or just a bluff? You were the love that let me go, without a reason I'd ever know. No shattered glass, no angry storm, just growing cold love, losing form. You turned away, too tired to grow. You were the love that let me go. And maybe someday I'll forgive the way you taught me how to grieve. But for now I'm lost, still holding on to a love that's already gone. You were the love that let me go, left me drowning soft and slow. No crash, no flame, no final blow, just the quiet pain of letting go. You gave me peace, then turned to stone. You were the love that let me go alone. You were the love that let me go. We said forever under midnight skies. Now I sleep alone with your last goodbyes. Your side of the bed is cold and wide. I reach for love, but it's not alive. You walked away, but left your trace, a silent ghost I can't replace. I still hear your voice in the dark, but I'm breathing with half of a heart. I'm not whole, I'm torn apart, living days with half of a heart. Every beat is just a cry for a love we let die. I'm still here stuck at the start, trying to live with half of a heart. Photographs that don't smile back, moments fading, turning black. I trade the pain for one more lie. If you just say you never meant goodbye, the truth cuts deeper than the blade. We lost what time could not have saved. I'm not whole, I'm torn apart, living days with half of a heart. Every beat is just a cry for a love we let die. I'm still here stuck at the start, trying to live with half of a heart. Maybe someday I'll heal in time, but right now you're still mine. In the silence where we fell, I'm trapped in our last farewell. No, I'm not whole, I bear the with half of a heart, half of a heart. No way back to where we were. You closed the door without a sound, left our love scattered on the ground. No fight, no tears, just empty space, and the echo of your fading face. You didn't say what changed your mind. No warning signs, no subtle signs. I'm standing in the aftermath of a love that vanished fast. You gave me a goodbye without a reason, left me lost in another season. I'm stuck in the cold while you moved on, with no clue where we went wrong. You walked away, left me believing that love could last, but you gave me a goodbye without a reason. I replay nights we used to hold. Now your warmth just feels so cold. Was it me? Was it time? Was it fear? All I'm left with is you're not here. I'm drowning in a sea of maybes, haunted by your silent maybe. You gave me a goodbye without a reason, left me lost in another season. I'm stuck in the cold while you moved on, with no clue where we went wrong. You walked away, left me believing that love could last, but you gave me a goodbye without a reason. I would have stayed, I would have tried, but you left without saying why. Now I talk to the midnight rain, hoping you'll come back again. You gave me a goodbye without a reason, no last hug, no rhyme, no treason, just silence screaming through the night. No closure, no chance to fight. You let go, left my world freezing, and I am still here bleeding from your goodbye without a reason. Maybe one day I'll understand, but today I just miss your hand. Woke up in the silence of a world you left behind. Your scent still lingers in the air, like a ghost that won't unwind. The mirror shows a stranger now, with eyes that used to shine. I'm not the same, but I'm still standing, one breath at a time. You tore the pages from our book, left me wondering what you took. I'm broken but breathing, shattered but whole, carrying pieces of what you stole. I'm walking through the fire, not afraid to burn. With every scar I live and learn. You're gone, but I'm still believing in the strength of broken but breathing. I hear our song on the radio, and it hits me like a wave. But I don't cry the way I did. I'm learning to be brave. Your silence used to crush me, now it's just another sound. I'm rising from the wreckage, though my world fell down. You left a storm inside my chest, but somehow I survived the rest. I'm broken but breathing, torn but alive, lost you but I still survive. I'm not the same, but I'm still here, facing each and every fear. You left, but I'm still believing in the fire of broken but breathing. Love didn't save me, but pain made me strong. You were my right that turned into wrong. I'm not waiting on your return. I'm learning to rise, I'm starting to burn. I'm broken but breathing, still on my feet, finding rhythm in a different beat. You gave me darkness, but I found light. I won't give up without a fight. You're gone, but I'm still believing. I may be hurt, but I'm broken and breathing. Wear your faith like a light in the dark. I carry mine in a flame from the start. Different prayers, but the same silent plea. Somehow your soul still speaks to me. Your hands are pages I've never read. My words are written in verses you've never said. But when you smile, I feel a truth, that love was never meant for just one roof. We're walking a line between doubt and belief, but in your arms I find my relief. We're caught between two worlds, but we still belong to a love that's quiet, fierce, and strong. They may not see what our hearts understand, but we're writing a story that wasn't planned. You and me, in love, in faith, in honesty. The silence at tables, questions and stares, but we've built a bridge from whispered prayers. You say amen, I say amen. Different sounds, but the meaning's the same dream. We're learning to dance where the shadows collide, still holding on with arms open wide. We're caught between two worlds, but we still belong to a love that's quiet, fierce, and strong. They may not see what our hearts understand, but we're writing a story that wasn't planned. You and me, in love, in faith, in honesty. If love is divine, then we're heaven's proof that truth can wear more than just one truth. I'd walk through fire, cross every line, if loving you means I redefine. We're caught between two worlds, but we still belong to a love that's tested, brave, and strong. Let them talk, let the questions arise. Our hearts have nothing left to hide. You and me, between two worlds, but wild and free. So say your prayer and I'll say mine, and we'll meet somewhere past space and time. The clock still ticks, but time feels still. Your shadow lingers on the windowsill. I reach for you in empty sheets, but all I find are broken beats. We used to dream beyond the night. Now I just talk to fading light. Your voice, a ghost in every song. How did forever go so wrong? I counted on a future bright, but you walked out and took the light. No more tomorrows, no next sunrise. You're not here to meet my eyes. Plans we made turned into pain, like tears that fall with no more rain. You left today, and with it sorrow, 'cause we have no more tomorrows. Your jacket still hangs on the door. Your footsteps echo on the floor. I light a candle just in case you find your way back to this place. But hope is cruel when it won't die, and love's a curse when built on lies. I gave you all, I stayed too long. Now all that's left is this sad song. You promised me 1,000 days, but love slipped through like sand and haze. No more tomorrows, no dreams to chase, just memories I can't erase. You were my always, my steady flame. Now even your goodbye never came. You left today, and with it sorrow, 'cause we have no more tomorrows. I scream your name into the dark, but silence hits me and a heart that won't find its way. I close my eyes, but there's no sleep, only wounds I'll always keep. You left today, and with it sorrow, and I live with no more tomorrows, no more us, no more dreams, only the silence and the in-betweens. I woke up to your silence. No note, no final words to read, just the ghost of your presence and an ache I didn't know I'd need. Your coffee cup still on the sink, like time just froze. I start to think, was there a sign I didn't see? Or did you just stop loving me? The door closed soft, but the sound still screams through every corner of my dreams. You're gone without goodbye, left no reasons, left me why, like a storm that passed but stole the sky. Now I'm staring at the emptiness inside. You're gone without goodbye, and I'm still here asking why. I replay the last I love you, try to hear something I missed. Did your heart start breaking quietly while mine was lost in every kiss? Now I'm tracing steps in shadows of a love that slipped through hands. You disappeared so suddenly, like you never made your plans. You vanished like a breath at dawn, and I can't believe you're really gone. You're gone without goodbye, no closure, just the lie that love was safe and wouldn't die. But now I see it fading in your eyes. You're gone without goodbye, left me here with no reply. I would have begged, I would have stayed, I would have fought through all the pain, but you never gave me that last chance. You just walked away without a glance. You're gone without goodbye, and I still don't know why. You left a love we built to die, without a tear, without a try. You're gone, gone without goodbye, and all that's left of you and I is a broken truth and a silent cry. We used to move like fire and rain, different, but we danced the same. Every fight would end in holding tight. Now we just turn out the light. Your voice
voice is just an echo now in a house that's not a home somehow. We're strangers sleeping back to back, and there's no way to get that feeling back. We didn't break with screaming words. We faded slow and it still hurts.
We're not falling apart, we're just falling out of us. Bit by bit the pieces turn to dust. It's not one thing, it's the silence, the rust. This love's still here, but it's losing trust. We're not falling apart, we're just falling out of us. Ooh. Your eyes don't spark like they used to do. They look right through me, not into. We're dancing in the memory of a love that once fit like a glove. We didn't break, we just let go. Too afraid to let each other know we're not falling apart, we're just falling out of us. Bit by bit the pieces turn to dust. It's not one thing, it's the silence, the rust. This love's still here, but it's losing trust. We're not falling apart, we're just falling out of us. I'd rather hurt than feel this numb, to fight and scream then come undone. But you don't reach and I don't run. We're standing still, but we're both gone. We're not falling apart, we're just falling